Alright, what's up guys, SN3 here. Gonna be doing a new set of videos today where I show you the races that I have built myself. That's one of my favorite things in Grand Theft Auto online, is to just build races of my own. And I mean, I think they're better than the ones that the people at Rockstar make, at least in my opinion, but it could be just because I made them. So now this race is called Remember the Breaks, and it has a lot of curves and whatnot. So I'm going to take you guys to the actual spot, the trigger. Yeah, I think it's called the trigger. So basically you come around to this back alley right here. I'll go ahead and show it on the map. Didn't I do that before? So it's right up here, basically at the edge of the city, on top of a roof. So that way, if you really want to play this one, you have to be really dedicated. So you just climb up these stairs, do not go up that pathway, and then you climb up this ladder right here. Alright, and now that you're at the top of the ladder, you just run to a certain point you like, and you jump off, and then you walk across here. Oh, and you have to fall in between the buildings. If you don't fall, it's not going to appear. Climb up here, and behind these billboards is my race. Remember the breaks. So I'm going to jump into that really quick. I really like this race. This is probably my second favorite race out of all the ones I've made. So, alright, so this is Remember the Breaks. It's 2 laps. It's 2 laps. Normally, I'm going to go 1 lap, and normally it is sports cars, which that's just the default because most people want to go fast in races. So I just set that to make it easy. It's called Remember the Break, so I know I've already said that, but just want to go through it all. And then the description is choose the right car. I know that's not a great description, but whatever. I mean, you know what you're getting into, and if you see this video, then you know how the race is going to play out. See, is it in here? If it's not in here, I'm not gonna race sedans. It's not. Alright, I know I just quit the job, but I'll be back whenever I have my, I want to use my custom, it's basically the equivalent to a BMW 3 Series. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm gonna use that. Sentinel. I think that's what it's called. So whenever I actually figure out what category that's in, I'll be back and we'll do the race. There it is. There is my custom Sentinel XS. Because, oh no, because that's the only one that actually looks great. I mean, I know there's another BMW here, and I know in story it's just a normal, like it doesn't have the XS, the letter X, and the letter S. I don't know what that is. And the lights are going crazy right now. Alright. Oh, getting that boost, which you probably don't want the boost. Gotta fix it. I'm going to go really wide for this. And I would probably recommend that just so you can see a lot of the corners. Like all of the turns. Because this race, when designing it, like the beginning is just a great race in general. And then I thought, well, some of the people I know will be really good at this, and I'm gonna make it really difficult to punish them for being really good at Grand Theft Auto. So I just started making it go through back alleys and just really sharp turns, kind of like that turn. Now with this, I did want you to kind of drift, even though I don't know, like, there's, oh, missed one. There's a lot of turns for you to drift on, but then there's just a lot of sudden turns that you just don't see coming. And traffic is on, and I felt like that was way better, because if you're gonna rate, like, if this was, wow, I lost those words. If this was in real life, you would want to just race your friends, so you would just use, just normal roads, because I mean, unless you have millions of dollars, you're not going to build a custom track for your street cars. And So just, keep traffic on as if you are racing in the street, and this is a great path I like to take whenever I'm just driving around by myself. I mean, not up through here. This is just something recent I found, and this is what made me want to make the race. But, yeah. I don't know how much this car is upgraded. I do not remember. I know I put in a good amount of money in this, but I do want to own like this car in real life, just because it looks awesome, and I don't know, it just looks great. And see, I'm recording this in 2015, and I know to get a 2015 model it cost $37,500, basically across the board, to get brand new, and that's crazy. So eventually I will get one, but I also want a Datsun 240Z right now at the time of this recording. That'll probably change because I want a GTR, and then I want this, I want that. But so cars do change what you want, but for now I want this BMW and that Datsun and a GTR. So I want a lot of cars, even though I'm not really a crazy car person. But yeah, with this race, it has a lot of turns. As you can see, you're basically just doing donuts in the I don't know what to call that area. Like it's not the observatory, I don't think. I don't know. Up in that nice parking area, business structure. There's a lot of turns. And then coming down, you gain so much speed, but then you have to make that last turn at the end and squeeze in between the security checkpoints or something, the entrances. And then you start to get into these turns. As you can see, we just have this. Oh man, this car is great. This is my second time recording this video, and I hope this one actually goes through, because I had some error in Premiere. So, but man, this car is way better than the Elegy, which is basically a GTR. Just not thought about that. But both cars done really great. Now, they were custom, so they did have a couple other things on them. But man, this is great. I'd recommend this car. This car is also, it's in the coupe section, not the sedan section. For some reason, I thought it was in the sedans because that's what it is in real life. So, yeah, you get $5,000, you get 1,200 RP. It's a great race. You can be really competitive with this race with other people you know. So, if you want to go to it, download it. I don't know how you actually find these races, but yeah, go ahead. It's called Remember the Brakes, and it's a great race. I've only tested it with a few cars, so there might be cars that are better than others, such as the Central. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.